So this is me doing another video here, a follow-up one to the last one. I'm going to call the place that actually issued the collection letter to my brother, apparently this judgment or garnishment of wages to my brother through this collection agency that will not provide anything in writing. So just bear with me for a sec, guys.
Good afternoon, Revolution. Sorry, speaking.
Hi, sorry about that. It's me calling back. It's
Not
Joe.
a problem.
Listen, I'm having a little bit of difficulty because I'm actually really, really frustrated. There's a place called Action Collections calling my brother pertaining to an unpaid debt.
Sure.
And so I've actually spoke to Joel about this in the past, and I've called to try and resolve this. And they keep telling me that I have to deal with the collection agency. So the collection agency explained on the phone verbally that they did a whole bunch of things on the phone, but besides that, they said, okay, my brother has a suit against him. Now they're going to garnish his wages. And I said, okay, well, can you send me something in writing? Because we've never received anything in writing.
Right.
He's never been served with papers. And the contract that I have with Revolution, which is right here in front of me, it's not signed by my brother. Because what he did is he had an agreement with Shannon, who was the boxing instructor at the time, and I think it was at Hovig Chashad.
Yeah.
And because he was doing schooling, they were allowing him to do 6 months at a time.
Okay.
So again, I tried to call back again today because this has been almost 45 days since I sent in writing. I sent to the collection agency because they swore at my dad. My dad freaked out, and I had to take the phone from my dad.
Yeah.
And it was a really, really unhealthy, disgusting conversation. So I end up doing some investigation because to let you know a little bit about me, I run a company called DebtAdvocateInstitute.com. And I help assist people in financial situations. Now, I've left 2 messages for Joel. I'm now at the point where I just spoke to them again today. They said, we're not speaking to you. We've already sent you something in writing. I'm like, we never received it. Can you send something to me in fax? She said, we don't care. We don't care. And I was like, what do you mean you don't care? You're collecting the debt. So they will not pick up the phone. When I call, she hangs up on me. Okay. And now I'm at the point where, because they're collecting on Revolution's behalf, I have right here a letter, which if this debt is not cleaned up and wiped off my brother's record, and if I find out there is a judgment, I'm going to take Joel to small claims court. And then on top of that, what I've done here is I've provided about 10 pages here of the Consumer Protection Act Schedule A, which I'm going to be going after Joel for. And I'm actually going to probably go after the old paralegal that he used. His name is something Greenberg. I'm gonna go Upper Canada Law Society. I'm gonna file go through the proper methods there. I'm also gonna file a complaint with the Ministry of Consumer Services, and on top of it, I'm gonna cut and paste everything I did and submit it all to the Better Business Bureau, just because of the disgusting attitude that I've had to put up with. Now, I'm sorry that you're taking this phone call right now, but every time I leave a message for someone at your office or the Richmond or the Thornhill office, no one calls me back. The collection agency doesn't send anything in writing. They use profanity on the phone. It's at a point where I'm like literally beating my hands on the desk trying to resolve this matter, and everyone is just sort of giving me the runaround. And you know what? I'm so sick and tired of it because I really like Hovig. He's a spectacular guy, a great athlete. And for me to come down and have to do something to the gym that I respect and trust a person like Hovig and have to do this to where he works, I don't want to do that. That's not my nature. I'm not a person who is in this type of business to screw people over. I'm in this business to help people out. And the fact that this is my brother and the things that have been going on here to try and on whether it's your behalf or the not your behalf, the Revolution's behalf or the collection agency's behalf, they're violating every rule and regulation that I can even think of that beginners would know at to try and pass the collection test to get $1,800 working as a junior collector. So I want to get this matter resolved.
Yes, okay, so I actually have my manager in. If you don't mind me putting you on hold for just a couple minutes, I can go and talk to him about this.
Thank you very much.
Can I just get your first and last name again?
Yeah, my name's Justin Booth.
Okay.
And my brother's name is Zach Booth.
Okay. And can I just get a phone number from you as well, please?
Yeah, my cell phone number is 647
Yeah.
300
Yeah.
8560.
Okay. So I'm going to go and talk with them. If you don't want to wait on hold anymore, just hang up and I'll give you a call back as soon as I get back with something, okay?
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I just had a full-blown argument where I like literally was going like this. What are you talking about? Because she's like, all right, well they hung up. I'm hoping for a call back. Anyways, you guys got the phone call that I had to deal with on action collections, the violations, the disgusting attitude to try and resolve these matters, me asking them for something in writing, either as facts or anything. They failed to provide it. Hopefully this girl, she seems like a really nice girl at Revolution. I've never dealt with her before. Maybe we can get something done. But in the meantime, you know, guys, you need to, this is a real life collection call that I did on the past video, and these are the things that people are dealing with, and that's why it's such a frustrating industry. So it's important that you know the rules and regulations. So if you guys have any more further questions about this, feel free to give me a call, 647-300-8560, or reach me at debtadvocateinstitute.com. See you later. And sorry for swearing if I swore. I got frustrated because I'm emotionally involved.